Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Merlin2k14 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go, part 2 of our coastal adventure. Today's episode you're going to see some awesome evolutions as I go from 104 Pokemon in my Pokedex to 128 and all in the space of 3 days. So as we go to Hornsey, you'll be joining us on our journey and get ready for some awesome evolutions. See you guys in a bit. Peace.
Yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, no, yeah, no.
On day one in Hornsey, we hit the seafront and we were catching Pokemon all day. And then in the evening, we went and found this spot just back from the coast, about 5 minutes walk. And it was a little park with three Pokestops in it. And all day, all night, these Pokestops all had lures on. There were loads of people in the park, even late at night playing. So we decided to set up shop there and start catching some Pokemon. And you can see almost instantly on the evening a Pikachu spawned in, and this wasn't the first Pikachu. Although I didn't get all the footage, a Pikachu within the space of 5 minutes spawned in on all 3 lures. Couldn't believe it. Very rarely get a Pikachu in the wild. This is my first one. All the other Pikachus I had have hatched, so this felt like a good spot, and this kind of set the tone for the rest of the night. So before we went to this spot, we went off for a meal, and then on the walk back we decided to stop there for an hour and start catching some Pokemon. So with another Pikachu in the bag, 29 candies, I was well on my way to getting the one evolution I really wanted, and that's a Raichu. And then straight after that, this Wigglytuff spawned in. I couldn't believe it. I'd spent over a month getting enough Jigglypuff candies to evolve it, and I just got enough before we started shooting this video, and all of a sudden one spawns in. Although it was nice to catch one in the wild, it kind of ruined the plans I had to do all my evolutions at once. So I thought, screw it, it's only a little one, I'll just evolve my other Jigglypuff right now. And you see the second Wigglytuff. And then the Magikarp battle began. These weren't all consecutive Magikarps, but I thought I'd put them all together. There were so many Magikarp, and it was like this all weekend, all along the coast of Brid, all the way through Hornsey. Magikarp after Magikarp after Magikarp. So if you want to get a Gyarados and you're struggling to find them where you live, go to the coast, you will find Magikarp. Right now I'm on about 340 candies. When I went out on this trip I was on 120 at the most. So in 3 days I doubled what I'd caught in the space of 4 or 5 weeks. And then this happened. I couldn't believe my luck. Everybody else had left the park. They'd all gone home. It was after 11 o'clock at night. Just after the last person left, Venusaur spawned in. A Pokemon that I haven't got. I didn't have enough candy to evolve one. And then all of a sudden there he was. Charlie started screaming, and I was like, what the hell is it? And it was a Venusaur. It wasn't a great CP, but it was a Pokemon I didn't have, and a Pokemon I didn't have enough candy to evolve. It took a little bit of battling. It took me a few Ultra Balls and some Raspberries, and a few very poor shots. My battery was almost dying. But I managed to throw my Pokeball, secure the Pokemon, add it to the Pokedex, and there we had a brand new Venusaur into my Pokemon. I couldn't believe our luck. This guy spawning in right after everybody else had left. There he goes. Now obviously I'm still going to save up the candies from the Bulbasaur and evolve another one to get a higher level CP. But look at him, I think he looks awesome. Unfortunately for Charlie, she was the one who spotted it. I didn't realise he was there. She didn't catch hers, he ran away. She was a little bit drunk, so obviously she was even more upset. But as you can see, It kind of died off after that, but I was more than happy. I caught my very first Venusaur. So after this, we were both kind of exhausted. It was nearly time to go, so we thought we'd see out the rest of the lures, and an Execute popped up, and this one gave me just enough candy ready to get the evolution, and that was another one I'd add to the list. And then a couple of Bulbasaurs spawned in just before we're leaving. Thought that's just perfect, I need those candies. We did catch a lot of other Pokemon, but I didn't think I'd bother boring you catching the regular ones. I just wanted to show you the good ones. And then I thought, right, Wartortle's the one I don't have. I'll evolve my best Bulbasaur, get that Wartortle, add another one to the Pokedex. So in the space of about 5 minutes, I managed to get both evolutions for the Bulbasaur, but then it was time to cap my evening off. A big egg hatch. I was hoping for some candies for Pikachu, and here's what I got. You won't believe it.
Not up in here!
Yep, that's right, we got a goddamn Pidgey. It was like being back at home. So we called it a night. We'd had a good night. We got the Venusaur, we got the Pikachus, so we headed home for the evening. And then the next night, about 6 o'clock, we headed back. Guess what? All three were loaded up again. We thought, let's try our luck. It looked busy around the lures. Plenty of people and plenty of Pokemon. We decided to try and catch a few more. And then I decided to go ahead and record all my evolutions while I was sat there. I had all three lures going. I had incense on, I had a lucky egg on. I thought, let's get this massive XP boost and try and level up. And here's how it went down. I won't bore you by talking you all through it, but all these evolutions were brand new to my Pokedex. And guess what? Level 26 was just a few clicks away. So enjoy the music, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. So as this video comes to a close, guys, You saw we caught the Pikachu to end the video, and that sets the tone for this last bit. This last bit is me doing 3 evolutions, all brand new to the Pokedex, and to take my tally all the way up to 131. And guys, there's one at the end that I have been dying to get, and finally I can evolve it. So guys, as you can see, I'm level 26 and so close now to level 27, which hopefully I should get this weekend when I go out with my cousin. You remember my cousin who was in the other video, Flew, when we went to Leeds. Firstly, I'm doing my Cubone. This has taken ages. This has been since the game was released here in the UK to get all those Cubones. And I got the last one on the way home from work today. And let's evolve this now. Again, this is a brand new one to the Pokedex. It's taken me a long time to get this one, so there he is. He's called a Marowak. I wonder what CP is going to come out at. I'm thinking somewhere around 11, maybe 1200. No, not quite. 924. But it's a brand new one to the Pokedex. Big XP boost. And I'm going to evolve the Dratini now. Simply because I don't have a Dragonair. But this is another new one to the Pokedex. I had the Dratini, I've got the Dragonite. Now I'm going to have the Dragonair. Brand new to the Pokedex. I'm hoping it'll be a nice CP, so one day I can evolve him into a beastly Dragonite. But we'll see. There you go, you've got to go through the Pokedex, and then we'll wait to see. 987, that is quite strong. 2200 CP Dragonite, I believe. Somewhere around there. I've got this Pikachu. I checked the stats on them, and this is the strongest Pikachu I have. He's 94% perfect. You can check these by using the Pokemon calculator. I believe Allier and a friend of his from America, he's another YouTuber, he's created a calculator for everybody to use. But this is what I've been waiting for. This is exactly what I want. Anyone who watched Pokemon as a kid knows Pikachu was Ash's starting Pokemon. And if you're a bit of a geek like me, you want that Raichu. So here we go, 499 Pikachu. The calculator said it will be a strong Raichu. I don't know how big the multiplier is, so I don't know what CP this is going to come out at. As you can see, he's evolving there. Let's see. My very first Raichu, here he is. Looks like a beast. Add into the Pokedex. I hope it's a good CP. I want to battle this guy in gyms. 1148. I don't know if that's good or not. He's got 80 CP. Excuse me, 80 HP. His attack is Spark, which is 7, and Brick Break, which is only 30. I would have hoped for better moves, but who cares? I've got my very first Raichu, and he looks like a beast. I'm pleased with that. So, there are all the Pokemon I want. Just before I go, I'll show you the Magic Carp. You can see it's 342 Magic Carp candies now. So close to getting that evolution. I hope when I go to Leeds this weekend, I'll be able to get the rest of the candies I need and finally get a Gyarados. I'm still looking out for a Snorlax, and I was lucky enough to find a Beast Eevee the other day. He was a 702 and he evolved into a 1959 Vaporeon. I couldn't have asked for better luck. He's got the 90 Hydro Pump, 6 Water Gun. That is an absolute beast. Well guys, that's going to be it for my evolutions today. So the next time that we're on, I should be level 27. I should be recording another Pokemon video probably next week now. But the next video I'm hoping to get uploaded is going to be a new video to the channel. It's going to be a brand new series. It's going to be based around Grand Theft Auto 5. It's going to be a little mini series. You know, the videos will be about 10 minutes long, and hopefully you'll find them funny, and I hope so. And just before we leave, you can probably notice on the wall behind me, on this side, I'm going to move the camera a little bit, and you see Pokemon pictures. These were individually drawn by my girlfriend Charlie. Absolutely amazing. And I said to her, why don't you draw Pokemon because you're bored? And she drew them all and made me this awesome picture. And she drew every single bit of that by hand, cut them out, put them in. Honestly, I'm thrilled to death with that. Just before I put the outro on for this video, I will pop a still picture in there so you can have a good look at it. I got to say, I'm a lucky guy to have a girl like that. She always looks after me. But guys, that is it for this episode of Pokemon Go, the Coastal Adventure. Me and Charlie had an absolute blast. I got to see my mum for the first time in ages. We got to see some beautiful, beautiful sights. And as for Pokemon Go, that is it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and get ready for some more Pokemon Go coming soon. And of course, the brand new GTA 5 series. I hope you're all ready. I hope you have fun, and have a good night. You guys take care. Peace.
No, no, no.